Last night I was trading my friend, and this passerby decided he wanted to challenge me, so I accepted it. I would have done a play-by-play live action one last night, but I wasn't in the mood to commentate, so I just went ahead and battled him. I'm using my my test team. I was just messing around using a team that I had that I've been working on, playing around with. It's not 100% done. As you can, when you watch this video, you'll see there's some things in there that just don't work. But hey, you gotta try it, right? But I hope you guys enjoy. There is a very nice sweep in this one. I'm not entirely sure of the passerby's skill level. I mean, he did challenge me, so yet again, I'm assuming he knows what he's doing because he is the one who challenged. So I lead with my Quagmire, my Skamori. I call him Quagmire because the definition of Quagmire is basically a sticky situation, and all his job is to do is get out rocks, and if the opposing team lets him, spikes. He continues going for the air slash because he wants that flinch, and I knew he was going to be doing that. I wasn't too scared because Skamori's it's a special attack, so with the fact that he's flying, it really doesn't hurt much. So I just kept going for the spikes. As you can see, he withdraws and brings out his glide score, which was an issue because I didn't know what to do with it at first. But as you'll see here shortly, that I solved the problem. So he goes ahead and knocks off my Rocky helmet. I am wearing a Rocky helmet on him because all he is a physical tank and a setup. I do not run Whirlwind on him. I find it a cheap move, and well, not a cheap move. I understand it, but I just prefer not using it, so I just don't use it. I use Roost, get my health back up, and then I believe I switch out. I'm not 100% sure. You guys are watching this battle for this first time, as I am watching it for the first time. I mean, I did battle it, but yet again, I can't remember everything that went on because I do battle quite a bit. Oh, so I did switch out to my Talonflame, nicknamed Goose, because, well, his job is basically to die. He's Goose because I have Top Gun. I nicknamed him Goose after Top Gun for the fact that we all know he's going to die. So right now, I'm just not really sure what to do with his glide score. I'm just going back and forward, trying to figure this out right now. I figured he was going to go for the knockoff, so I went ahead and switched back out because I wanted to get him out. I'm going ahead and put some damage on him with the Brave Bird, which really doesn't do much because, yet again, I mean, glide score is physical defense as well. So I basically hurt myself there. But I figured he was going to go for a Toxic or the knockoff. That's why I switched back out to Quagmire. Brave Bird again. And I believe this is where I realized that I have someone who can destroy his glide score. But I was afraid to bring him out because I was afraid of the Earthquake. So I went for a Roost again. He keeps using knockoff, so I'm starting to believe that he doesn't even have Earthquake on his glide score, which would be pointless. Why would you not have it? So I went ahead and switched out, bringing out, if I believe... Okay, I believe I bring out my Manectric, which is my Mega. As you'll see, he's about to Mega Evolve, and I do have him with HP Ice. It took quite a while to breed him, but definitely worth it. One of the faster Pokemon, once it Mega Evolves, its base speed or its max speed is 206. So there's really nothing that can outspeed it that is not Scarfed. So I go for the HP Ice. He protects. Obviously just trying to get his health back up. I think he switches out. I have no idea which Pokemon this is. I want to say it's called Lantern. I'm not, like I said, I don't know the whole Pokédex, and I don't know everyone's weaknesses and everyone's what types they are. I believe he's electric water. I wasn't 100% sure. I thought he was just electric. So I will go for the Flamethrower after this, thinking, hey, he has Volt Absorb or some type of electric thing that my Volt Switch wouldn't work on him, so I didn't go for it. Flamethrower, he goes for Confuse Ray. I'm just going to go ahead and switch out right after this. And I can't remember who I switch out to, but I know that I'm not going to leave Bolton here for long. I'll switch right back out to my Quagmire, and I think I'm just going to do a couple Brave Birds on him to try and do some damage. And I believe I let him just kill my Skamori, especially after I got that burn, because really what I need is I don't need the switch out, I need the kills. I need to die, basically, so I can bring out a Pokemon and have first attack. So I'm just going to go ahead and keep Brave Birding him, trying to get his damage or his life down as much as possible, which, as you can tell, really doesn't do much. Skamori, I don't have any attack investment on him, so I mean his Brave Bird is really just his base attack with a stab, and which can do a crap load of damage to super effectives, but when it comes to normal and resistance, it really doesn't do anything. This is one of the first times I actually used Skamori in a battle. I rarely use him. I barely got him just recently. But as you can see, so then he Thunderbolts, which kills me, I believe. Yes, kills me. Now, this is where the fun happens. If I'm correct, I believe. Let's see who I bring out. Oh, Whimsicott. Okay. So yeah, this is where I basically bait him into switching out due to the fact that I want to switch out. So I know that Thunderbolt is very non-effective against my Whimsicott, and so I encored him to make him do it over and over. I know he's going to switch out, so I'm going to go for a Leech Seed to get whatever Pokemon he's bringing in seeded. And then I believe I go for the Substitute Protect after this just to regain some health and take away health. My Whimsicott, I could sit there and, Substitute Protect and drain him dry, but he uses Roost, as you'll see here shortly. So as soon as he roosted, I realized I'm not going to sit here and try and stall him out. So I'm going to go ahead and switch out, I believe after I do one Protect, and then I take the Air Slash. Just because. Or, no, wait, I don't remember. Let's see. I think I may go for a Leech. Yeah, I went for the Leech Seed predicting that he was going to switch out because he didn't want to play in the stall, so I was assuming he would switch out. So I just went for it. He didn't switch. He kills my Substitute. I do run Big Root on my Whimsicott because he really can't be touched if I don't want him to be touched. So if I can get the Leech Seed out, he just gains health like crazy. So I'm going to go ahead and switch out to my Grimlock, my Tyrantrum. Now this is where the fun starts beginning. I'm so glad he used Fly, because I know Fly is really not an effective move against my Grimlock. And Grimlock is Impish with defense and HP. And he is also holding Rocky Helmet. I didn't realize I have leftovers on him this time. Sometimes I play Rocky Helmets on him, but I'm using leftovers on him to try it. And it turns out really good. So I go for the Dragon Dance because it was basically free. He went for Fly. I knew it wasn't going to do much damage, so I went for it. I figure he's going to switch out, so I go ahead and go for another Dragon Dance. I'm already faster than him. My strength's going up. I'm just going to take whatever damage he goes for. He goes ahead and Roost, which basically gave me another free Dragon Dance. And yet again, I'm going to predict that he's going to switch out after gaining health, so I go for a third Dragon Dance just to seal the deal. So my Tyrantrum now has 3 Dragon Dances on him. And this is where he no longer has anything he can do, and I believe it's does he have 5 or 6 left? I can't remember. I don't think I've killed any of his pokes yet, or fainted any of his pokes yet. I shouldn't say kill, because, we all know they don't die. but so now I'm already 3 Dragon Dances, so my speed's way up there, my attack's way up there, and here comes the fun. I mean, Ice Fang, super effective, kills him, dead, one hit. OHKO all the way. Slow King, he brings out Slow King, Water Psychic. I do run strong jaws on Grimlock, so all his biting attacks do an extra damage. So he basically has stab on all his attacks. So I go for Crunch. I run Crunch, Ice Fang, and Dragon Claw. Dragon Claw for stab it doesn't really matter. Crunch because it's strong jaws, and Ice Fang because it's strong jaws as well. I know he brings out him, and I was kind of a little afraid here, thinking that his Mach Punch might do more damage than it really did, but at the same time, I know that I have defense. My defense is really high, so I knew I was going to survive it either way. I went for the Dragon Claw due to the fact that I know he is resistant against Dark, and Ice Fang is the weaker of the two moves that he is one times damage with. And Dragon Claw gets stabs, so I knew for sure it was going to destroy him. He brings out Gliscor, he's going to go for the Protect. I figured he was going to go for a Protect, so I went for a Dragon Dance because I figured he was going to go for Protect, but he comes out and uses an Earthquake, so he finally uses a move that's actually super effective, which did a lot of damage and kind of scared me for a second. Luckily, he's not physically strong. So now I'm just going to use nothing but attacks because there's no point in Dragon Dance anymore. I mean, I'm already 4 times everything. He goes for the Protect, I go for the Ice Fang. Next turn, Ice Fang again. He can't Protect. I think he tries to go for the Protect again, even though we all know... Oh, no, never mind. So he gets hit with the Ice Fang. Boom, there goes Gliscor. One hit. Oh no, Tyrantrum. No one expects Tyrantrum to come out and just eat you alive. Tyrantrum is one of the ones I've been messing around with. I have like 3 of them, each one. I'm finding that the Impish one I like the most, just due to the fact that he's a tank. He has massive HP and his defense is really high. But he is weak against ground, also dragon, water, and really super effective, I think, against... I want to say ice he's really weak against. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that. I would have to check. Like, yet again, I don't know everyone's weaknesses. I don't know everyone's types. But I know he is Dragon Rock, so he is weak against a lot of stuff. So we're just going to eat the rest of his Pokemon, basically beat him up. Passerby Zack, I have no idea how, like I said, I have no idea how good he was. But as you can see, Tyrantrum, I wanted to show him off with his abilities. He was able to take plenty of hits and still Dragon Dance and go for the sweep. And looking at it, he did sweep all 6 of his pokes. But of course, that was with 3 Dragon Dances under his belt. With no Dragon Dances, he's really just a defense wall. So with the no Dragon Dance, you just switch him out, take some damage, and then switch him out again unless you can do some attacking. I like him. I just like him in general just because of what he looks like. He's a T-Rex, man. Come on, you can't beat that. Big old dinosaur. Who are you going to fight? Anyways, that's the video. Thank you for watching. Please follow on Twitter at DriverNutrition for free giveaways and contests coming up. Also, check out Amway.com/DriverNutrition for great products such as XS Energy Drink and other nutrients and supplements. Thank you for watching. If you guys want to be featured in any of my videos or would like to battle, message me on Twitter at DriverNutrition, and we'll set that up, and we can even add in some commentary or some voice chatting between each other. Thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoy.